Hey everybody, so as you can tell I have a different background surrounding and I'm wearing my contacts. If my eyes start watering up or turn red, that's why. I haven't worn them in a really long time. But I thought I would do my summer foundation, it's not really foundation, but my summer makeup routine. I'm going to be going through everything from the face to contouring to eyeshadows to lips, the whole thing. I have no idea how long it's going to take me, so I haven't done this kind of video in a really long time, as you guys probably know, but I thought it was long overdue. I mainly haven't done it just because of camera problems, but hopefully it will show up. At least you guys will get the gist of it. But most, if not all, the products I use are pretty much all drugstore, very cheap. A lot of e.l.f. stuff because I just got a bunch of e.l.f. products in the mail that I bought about a week ago that I wanted to try. So let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to use a primer. This is perfect for the summertime because you're oily and hot. I'm using the Hard Candy Sheer Envy. Definitely my favorite face primer I've ever used. You can take this much and just dot it along and rub it in. And if you see me looking to the side of the mirror over here, and I can see a little bit better in it, so that's why. I'm just going all over, a little bit on the chin, under the eyes, on the eyelids, just all over. So we got that done. Then I'm going to use my CoverGirl CG Smoothers Tinted Moisturizer. This is in the lightest color they have, and it has SPF 15, which is really good. And I do not wear foundation in the summer unless it's like a really cool day for some reason because it melts off of me. Absolutely does. So again, like the primer, just going to dot it on. This does not give a lot of coverage, but at least it's something, and it has SPF since it is summertime and the sun is going to be out there. So, you know, it makes me feel like at least I'm wearing something. At least I tried. But whatever the concealer, or sorry, the tinted moisturizer doesn't get, I go with concealer. I pretty much use my concealer as a foundation, as you will see in a moment. So get that all nicely blended in. Make sure you go down the jaw to the ears a little bit. Then I'm going to use my Maybelline New York concealer, and this is in 15 Fair. There is a 10, which I have the concealer in the 10, but for some reason it pulls orange on me. So I'm going to go dot it under my eyes. Just going to put a little bit on the cheeks. Go under the nose. Do quite a bit on the chin. And then just a little bit on the forehead. And then I'm going to go ahead and rub that in. I just use my fingers. I like to use my fingers a lot because the warmth of the fingers really helps melt the product into your skin a lot better. And just go under the eyes. This is pretty much the biggest problem area I have is my dark circles. And this concealer does help. It's not amazing, but it does help. So, you know, I only can use what I have, and it's hard to find concealers that work for my skin and that actually cover up my dark circles because they are so bad. I know on camera they're not showing up at all, but they are pretty bad. Now this is something that I haven't tried yet, but this is the e.l.f. Zit Zapping Concealer in the color Fair. I'm just going to try this. I swatched it on my hand and it has really good pigmentation. I'm actually going under my eyes, even though this is more of like a Zit concealer, because it just has really good coverage. I'm just dabbing a little bit under my eyes, as you can see there. I'm going to kind of just put this on my cheeks because I have a lot of broken capillaries recently, which is so much fun. So as you can see, I just kind of have that on there. Just again, rub it in. The one thing that it smells like medicine or something, so it's a little weird, but it's okay. I do kind of like it because it actually kind of brightens a little bit, but not in a bad way. It looks actually very nice and it gives really good coverage. So just going under the eyes, making sure everything is really well blended in. And there's that. Then after that, I always apply my MAC Studio Fix. This is the color NC15, and this is just really nice. I always do this before my blush and everything, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply this right now. And this is what really helps, since like I said, I don't like wearing foundation because it completely just drips off of my skin. I like wearing a powdered foundation because it's a lot lighter, but it still gives a lot of coverage. This is like my holy grail product. I'm just using the sponge that comes with. I'm applying the majority of the product under my eyes because that is where I have the majority of problems. And no, this routine is not very full face at all, but it's as much makeup as my face can handle in the summer, so this is the only choice. And I make up for that by doing really pretty eyeshadow, so it's like, don't look at my skin, just look at my eyes, because I'm very self-conscious about my skin. Because I know on camera it looks really good, but it doesn't in real life, but I make up for it by putting on really pretty eye makeup and doing really pretty lip, doing all that kind of stuff. So another new product that I'm going to use for my contour is the e.l.f. pressed powder, and this is in Buff. And as you can see, it's just a face powder, but it's a little bit darker than my natural skin tone, so this could give more of a natural look as opposed to a lot of the bronzers that have shimmer and things in them. Using the e.l.f. blush brush for this, it's kind of tapered, which I like. A little bit on top off the excess. I kind of have a little bit of a hollow right here. Just going to go right there. Put the majority of it back towards my ear, and then buff it down a little bit, just like that. Just make sure there's no harsh lines or anything. The same on the other side. I just kind of have naturally have a little bit of hollow right here, but if you go like that, you can see it too, but just go where it's kind of more natural for you. And that's pretty much all I do for contouring. It's very quick if I do it at all. So, and then for blush, I'm using the e.l.f. blush, and this is in Twinkle Pink. I like it because it has some gold shimmer to it, which is a very pretty natural glowy look. And I'm using this e.l.f. stippling brush. I love this for blush. A lot of people use this for foundation, but I absolutely love it as a blush. And I just go and I put it back. I don't go all the way up to here. The closer you do it to your nose will look more red, your face can look a little bit wider, so I like to kind of put it like from mid-cheek and then go out. That's how I typically do my blush. Tap it in, get the excess off. Again. I typically don't put that much blush on just because I have a lot of redness in my cheeks, especially during the summer. I'm always beet red, so I just put a very little amount on. And it seems like it just got a lot darker in here. Then to set my makeup and to give any powdered look that I have, make it go away, I use my all-nighter spray by Urban Decay. Urban Decay has a bunch of them, so does Scandinavia. It's made by Scandinavia, so Scandinavia. So shake it. Sorry, no. Oh my gosh, it got crazy. Just gonna make sure you shake it really well, and then just put a few spritzes on your face. Let's see. And do not talk or open your eyes when you're doing that, because trust me, I've done that before. And this, more for me, it just takes away the powdered look that a lot of times I can get. Especially this concealer tends to make my face look really cakey. I don't know why, but this just kind of helps. Plus it just helps set the makeup, especially since it's warm in the summer. But if you have oily skin, it's definitely something you really would want to check out. And they have a bunch of different ones. They have ones for like, oily skin and all that stuff. So I'm just letting it dry on my face for a moment, and plus it just feels so good to put it on your face when it's really warm. So next, moving on to the eyes, I'm using my Urban Decay Primer Potion Shadow Primer. I almost said Shadow Insurance. I'm using the one in Greed. You can use any one. I normally use the original one, but I just got this recently, so I've been using it lately. And just put a little bit on each eyelid and blend it in. If you wear eyeshadow on your lower lash line, definitely put some there. It'll help it stick. Barney! I typically I don't have to do that step, but if you do, Barney! Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. And then this is also another new e.l.f. item that I haven't tried yet, and this is the e.l.f. Flawless Eyeshadow in Beautiful Browns. And I'm just going to go ahead and use this just because, again, it's summertime. You want to do something quick and easy, get out of the house fast. So doing something super easy. This is the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to do it exactly how it says on here. I'm going to use the base, the lid, and the crease. So I'm going to put a little bit of the base color on. Just swipe that across your lids. I can get It's not the product, not my eyeshadow brush, that would be good. And just put this all across. I'm going to take it up a little bit. This is a really good, this reminds me a lot of the Wet n Wild, actually have it right here, the Brulee eyeshadow. It's just a very like kind of lighter skin tone, so if you have a lighter skin tone, this is a really good base color. Just going to kind of apply that all over like that, so as you can see, it kind of just lightened everything up a little bit. And then I'm going to take this color, which is the crease color, and on a little bit more of a fluffier brush, just put a little bit on the tip of it, knock it off, and just put a little bit of this in my crease and blend it back and forth. I'm not too crazy about these eyeshadows. I just got them a few minutes ago. I thought I'd try them for this video. There's not much color payoff. All the colors are gorgeous in the packaging, but you find your lid's not that much. But again, that's okay because this is just a summer look. You know, you might want it to be a little bit more easygoing. So that's quite okay. Just putting this in the crease and blending it in. So I'll make sure there's no harsh lines or anything. Just blending it in. So that's that. And now the other dog is crying. Those are not my dogs. Those are my parents' dogs. My dog does not bark. She's a good girl. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of this Brulee and I'm going to use it kind of more of a highlight color. This is it's a pretty matte look, just something very quick that you can do, get out of the house and be done with it. And it's not a ton of makeup either, so you don't feel like you're really being weighed down. I'm just going to put a little bit of it in the inner corner. And that's it for the eyeshadow, so pretty quick so far. Then for my eyeliner, I'm using Jordana Fabuliner. This is pretty much the only eyeliner I ever use anymore. And I'm sorry, but I have to look down into a mirror to do this. So it's a felt tip eyeliner. This has amazing staying power. I'm just going to tug on my eyelid a little bit, which you shouldn't do, but I have to. So I'm just going to do just a simple line, nothing super dramatic, just kind of give the eyes a little bit more definition. So as you can see, this eye looks a lot more defined, the lashes look a lot thicker and darker. Just a really easy, quick way to get some definition to your eyes. I'll go ahead and do the other eye real quick. Sorry if it's completely off camera, but so hard to do eyeliner like that. So as you can see, that's a super quick way to add some definition to your eyes. And then since it is summer and you know I love my glitter, I want to put some glitter somewhere. So I have this NYX candy glitter liner. They don't make these anymore, unfortunately, but there are, I'm sure, many things you can get that are very similar to this. And this is in the color Hot Candy, and I'm just going to put a little bit of glitter over top my eyeliner. I love how it looks. It's such a really fun look. So just put a little bit of glitter, because a little bit of glitter never hurt anyone, especially since it is summer. You want a little bit of a fun look. You can't really see it probably, but it's just very fun, especially when you blink and the light catches it when you're out in the summer. It looks really cute. So finish it on the other eye. The only thing is it takes forever to dry, so try really hard not to blink. So just keep your eyes closed for like 5 minutes and you'll be good. And then I'm going to curl my lashes. This is an e.l.f. eyelash curler. It's $1. It's very nice for $1. Just curl them. And once they're curled, I'm using my all-time favorite mascara, which you are probably so sick of me hearing about, but it's the Benefit Bad Gal Lash. Love it. It's amazing. I love it. So I'm going to use that on my lashes. And you can use as much or as little as you want, depending on how dramatic of a look you're going for. I'm just going to do a little bit, since again I'm just doing a very light summer casual look. And I'm going to put a tiny little bit on the bottom just to give a little bit more definition to my eyes. As you can see, I barely touched it, but it just gives a little bit more definition to my eyes. Go ahead and do the other eye. I swear, this is like the best mascara I've ever used. I have tried so many, but I always come back to this one. It's kind of pricey, but it lasts for so long, it's worth it to me. So there's that. As you can see, it's just a very simple look, but it's very quick and easy, and it gives you some coverage, but it's not too much, and you're not going to be sweating it off. To top it off, of course, you got to use something for the lips. I'm going to use a matte cream sheen glass, and this is in Petite Indulgence. Unfortunately, this is something that's discontinued. It was from their their winter Christmas collection, but you can honestly do anything you want for lips. I pulled out some other things. I have this Revlon and Berry Smoothie. This is really pretty. If you're going for a more nighttime look, you can use a red. This is a gorgeous one. It's a matte lip color, and it's in the color Rich Red. This is beautiful. You can totally amp it up with that. I'm just going to put on this quick pink lip gloss to add a little bit of shine, a little bit of shimmer, and some pretty pink. So that was my somewhat easy makeup tutorial. I know this video took a while, but if you're doing it in real life, trust me, it's a lot faster. I was just going a little bit slower since I'm trying to work with the camera and with the mirror and all of this stuff. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have your own summer routine, I'd love to see it. Feel free to leave it as a video down below, or if you guys just want to tell me about it, I'd love to read about it in the comments. And hopefully you guys enjoy this. I hope you're having a great summer so far. Well, technically it's not really summer yet. It feels like summer, but hopefully you guys have been enjoying the nicer weather if you're having nicer weather, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this look. Again, I'm really sorry that I don't have a really good camera, but I'm working with what I got, so hopefully you guys got the gist of it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.